Good morning. The song I'm going to share today is called LA Song with subtitle Out of This Town, performed and written by Beth Hart in 1999. It hit the top 10 back in 99, 2000, and it was used in an episode of in the final season of Beverly Hills 90210. And when I heard it back then, I wasn't singing, I was playing by ear. I really liked the composition and the way it flowed. It definitely sounded like something that would be used in a soundtrack. And I wasn't a fan of Beverly Hills 90210, but it makes sense that it was used there. It's very almost melancholy, and for a reason. Beth herself struggled with drug addiction and bipolar depression, and she has been sober now for a number of years, through religion and meditation. But it was written and performed in a darker period in her life, as she has shared. To the point of back in '99, when it was released, she had a line that references her having a gun, and the line is, "She's got a gun, she's got a gun, she's got a gun she calls the lucky one." And in 1999, that's when the Columbine shooting happened, and she felt compelled to amend that, and she released an alternate version of the song and changed that line. But basically, she felt that it was her duty, her responsibility to not call attention to the gun in her song. And she shared, and I'll quote, she was emerging from depression and self-doubt to the realization that who you are isn't about where you are or what's around you, but that the good life lies within. And that is, even though it's kind of melancholy in some parts in the song, it is hopeful at the end of the song. So I'm going to share the alternate version of LA Song. She hangs around the boulevard. She's a local girl with local scars. She got home late. She drank so hard, the bottle ached. And she tried and she tried, but nothing's clear in a bar full of flies. So she takes and she takes, she understands when she gives it away. She says, "Man, I've gotta get out of this town. Man, I've gotta get out of this pain. Man, I've gotta get out of this town. Out of this town and out of LA." She's so ashamed. She know heaven don't want her anyway. She left a note right by the phone. "Don't leave a message, cause this ain't no home." And she cried and she cried so long her tears ran dry. Then she laughed and she laughed. She knew she was never coming back. She said, "Man, I'm gonna get out of this town. Man, I'm gonna get out of this pain. Man, I'm gonna get out of this town. Out of this town and out of LA." It's all she loves, it's all she hates. It's all too much for her to take. It's not sure just where it ends or where the good life begins. So she took a train to a little old town without a name. She met a man, he took her in, but fed her all the same bullshit again. 'Cause he lied and he lied, he lied and he lied. He lied like a salesman selling flies. So she screamed and she screamed and she screamed and she screamed. It's a different place, but the same old thing. It's all I love, it's all I hate. It's all too much for me to take. I can't be sure where it begins or if the good life lies within. So she said, man, I've gotta get out of this town. Yeah, now I gotta get back on that train. Man, I've gotta get out of this town. I'm out of my pain. So I'm going back to LA. So that is LA Song, performed by Beth Hart, 1999. Did crack the top 10 back then. So Beth has been very active. She has released over the last couple decades. She's been very active performer, writer, composer. She was actually nominated for Best Blues Album in 2014. Unfortunately, didn't win. She has most recently released an album in 2019, War on My Mind, and she's also performed off-Broadway. She's a very talented woman for sure. But this song, to me, I learned because of the instrumental, and it wasn't until the last couple years I even thought about putting vocals to it. But definitely tells a story of redemption, of working your way, through struggles of hopelessness, and finding your way. And Beth's reality with her drug addiction was able to find peace and find her way out of her depression using religion and having faith. So that's the message I take out of this song and out of her sharing her story, both musically and through interviews. But I hope you got something out of this. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.